went a little bit early, I believe. Got caught between two teams, right? Comes down to Fredster to survive for the moment on Cesfest. Fight breaks out above them. Source Gaming gets taken out. I believe that was the case. Yep.
Source Gaming out. Purple Slushy on one end of the zone. Team Liquid, Falcons, and Flat all stacked in one building on the other. We've got a solo of Zestfest underneath Purple Slushy. And after that, this game is going to be over. Zone is closing. You got about a minute left to cook up the end of the game. And as Zestfest solo gets found out, now it's Purple Slushy that are isolated on the north side of zone. Flat are going to third party their own building in the Team Liquid's Falcons fight that goes Team Liquid's way. But Purple Slushy overlooking all of that are the bigger problem, and Flat know it.
Purple Slushy should be able to close out this game right now as Team Liquid is getting absolutely drilled. Team Flat and Liquid are going to come out on the same side as Big Louie gets taken out. It comes down to double trades on both sides. Purple Slushy is just shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, they are watching this game go down. They know it is theirs. Purple Slushy mix things up by picking up a win in game number 1, owning the north side of zone and transitioning that into a chill game number 1 finish. And it's just Legatron playing the head peek to try and keep them alive. Unreal Nightmare will go down. And you'll notice we haven't lost everyone just yet. Men of Culture are out, and finally Legatron from Full 11 will be taken out by the Ninjas in Pajamas. 5 squads left, and it's NIP this time that have the open ground. Everyone else, from Liquid to Sentinels to the recently deceased Vision, are trapped inside this building.
7 teams fall, but I want to see about this team right now who's actually in the middle of the action. Let's see what Team Liquid is cooking up.
Get on! Oh, let's get on! They're queuing on, you guys! Chilling. They're just queued in, panic chill.
Okay, I'm good.
What's not there? You kidnapped them though.
They tried it, I think.
Okay,
Just peek. Sit back! You're one! They're healing! I'm back! She's gone!
Don't.
Wait for red!
No,
Get
he's
on me! 1v1 race! No, come. Knock!
Jumping in.
Go to our room!
They're running you.
They're taking.
You go, Grace.
In the middle of the action, Team Liquid falls. 2 players right there as Zero is trying to get the reset if they can potentially. AG actually comes in for the 3P as Alb made his one last stand as that Axel player phenom at this point. Him actually take down 2 of the players on his own. Ninjas in Pajamas right here, sitting very comfortably around this tree we saw already where Purple Slushy was initially. Should be able to close out this game, but as long as they can deny other teams from approaching them.
This was the perfect Axel play, but Yunya gets fried out of the sky as Ninjas in Pajamas trade it right back. Having the numbers advantage, they know what to do. Hold hands and swing all day. They lose Kurev, but it's still a 2v1. Maybe a res going off on the other side. Ninjas in Pajamas do need to finish this off cleanly. AG Global would love nothing more than to steal this game out from under them. Syracuse trade back.
They could have gotten a reset there, but they played 2 for 1.
Ninjas in Pajamas commit again, holding hands just like you want, just like you and I, Graceful. And they take it with a knife to the face. Ninjas in Pajamas take game 2. True. Nano did get out-schmooved a little bit there, but Flat still largely alive. Sacred, the last left up for Team Nemesis, goes for the kill and doesn't quite make it, but let's be honest, this low ground was doomed anyway. The Sentinels now trying to disengage after farming a little bit of KP are going to leave Nano alive with a Thuggets down. Sentinels, nice guys, Flat, still alive in this game. But it's Sentinels who have some of the better positions. Nice guys could make an argument for the win. Cleaning up this last member. Flat goes down, and it's a 3v3. Sentinels and Nice Guys, some of the players that have been around the longest in Apex Legends, fighting off against each other. And Sentinels have the high ground. Mastiff working for Monsoon, but he needs to commit to the low ground. Drops, but gets dropped himself. It's a 1-4-1, and Blinkster moving onto the low ground, plays with the fences, plays with electricity, and shocks the world. Sentinels pick up a win in game 3.
And you shouldn't be surprised. They're the last people to hoist the biggest trophy in Apex Legends Championship, winners in Sentinels. What an amazing opportunity to see them on display here.
Liquid are being taken out. Zestfest took this fight slowly. Another bubble from them. It's Zero playing the hero. Panic. One shot gets taken out. And now Zestfest have to recover on low ground. Source have dropped. And that has let Huss take the high ground. This should, on paper, be a Huss win. Because Graceful, to me, it looks like everyone else chose to play for second.
There's no way Huss doesn't win here. They literally can just not shoot their gun and still win as Zestfest gets taken out for third place. Huss is looking very happy with that. Managed to get the reset because Source Gaming did. Oh, they're dropping down still.
We're going. We're risking it. Huss go for the 3v2. This can still be turned around to Source. Thunderdome it, but Huss come in with the devastating Peacekeeper to take game 4.
I mean, I like the confidence. Maybe they were thinking, hey, let's not even let them Valkyrie in case something happens. I respect it for sure. Get that wall up right there, ready to stabilize as AG is trying to fight for the other side, but they couldn't. Elite is in a prime real estate right now to close out this game.
So tough for all these other teams to deal with it. Elite, they're playing it smart. We've talked to Dig, and there it is.
Oh.
There it is. The missile swarm into the land. Imperial Howl falls down, but he's on the Valkyrie, and Gildersons does the rest. This is going to be Elite falling, if anything, down in the lobby, but certainly off this rock. Falcons have usurped the kings of this end zone, and my, oh my, leave it to Imperial Howl to say, nope, that's mine.
If anyone can see a winning condition, it is Hal, who's won several titles at that moment. They got the absolute height right now, as all the teams are forced to fight on the down below. Team Falcons looking very likely to close out this game.
My goodness. Well, one way to do it is to earn it. The other way to do it is to let another team earn it, then take it from them. Imperial Howl and Falcons, top 3 here. You gotta say, this has to go their way, but the job's not done. 32 points. They have climbed up the leaderboard. They were sitting, I think, close to the back half of this lobby, and now currently are in 9th, looking for a major win. They'll find QZer on flat, although he'll stay alive for just a moment, and it's just gonna be Nano to clean up on this side. They'll have to deal with the rest, and it will be up to Waltzy to come out and pull off a miracle behind this knockdown shield. He doesn't hit it, and it's HPM who claimed first place.
HPM is on this side that's in the longest, as I believe also Falcons fell down a little bit too far for their comfort. As long as you make sure that you're looking at the directions where people could be peeking right now. Falcons is actually the first team that has to move, and as they're moving right now in the open into flat, Vision is trying to poke them from the side.
Vision are going with the altar, or sorry, with the Axle as well. They get to take this free swing. Flat do go down, and Sentinels now playing around the outside are hoping to be ignored. Team Vision are waiting for their next opportunity as out goes the Rolling Thunder, but no knocks have come in. Kraber in the hands of Zach, and Team Vision have the opportunity to do this, but they have to take out Falcons and Sentinels, the last thing you want to hear.
Comes down to a 3v3 versus Team Vision and Sentinels, as Hal is in the air right now trying to survive to play for second place. There's no way he gets second there, as the other teams aren't forced to fight just yet. Can he drop on somebody potentially? He's playing off of the evac. This is huge.
He's definitely playing safe for right now. Sentinels are going to burn down the zone as well. They have to climb over this wall. Hal finally lands, and his wings are clipped. Vision have the high ground. They have everything they could ask for, and with the Axle movement, Carter joins the rest of the team. Sentinels have a bunch of cover, though, and they focus on Zach Mazer, eliminating him. It's up to Carter and Lord of the Rings. The duo, the dream. Can they make the comeback happen for Vision? Sliding around the corner. Carter's got the beams with the recently returned car. Carter's got it, and Vision may very well take their first game. Lord of the Rings needs one more shot. Monsoon with the res, though, cannot be stopped. And up will come the team. Surely, Lord of the Rings will do it. Team Vision find the win and reverse their fate.
Humongous win from Team Vision, as we have followed them all the way from the start. Started from the bottom, now they're here. Pace out a little bit slow. Have to see as ALGS and Hungary owns the circle for an endgame. They're looking for that 3P. Are the other teams looking to play for second with KP? Or are they trying to go for the haymaker and win the game? ALGS and Hungary, however, looking very likely to win game or match number 1 with the addition of the new legend Axel. Gonna be fun to see how they execute this.
That knock is big. Zobo opening things up. Another one of these would surely seal the deal in the favor of ALGS and Hungary, as the Horde have lost 2. It is time to snap the trap closed. Horde are out, and ALGS and Hungary take the game easily from out from under them.
I mean, zoomed in on Axel, they did. Immediately, one of the 4 teams to play the new legend, with the addition of Fricks to the roster as well. Sampe Taxington standing tall with that results of all the practice they've been putting in now. Wins match number 1.
This could be the very thing that turns the game around for them, and much like last time, it will be about who is most patient, Grace. Will it be Blessed? Will it be VP that avoid the fight right now? Blessed are expending a cooldown, actually putting themselves right in VP's face.
This is the thing, they can't really engage on VP because they're getting shot from that building, as we just saw right there. That L-Star singing as Bless gets taken out. VP still alive, actually. Might be able to opt for something, as other teams are going to have to rotate before them, or going to get dropped on by another Valkyrie team. Getting slid on by Blast. Blast is looking to clean this fight up right now. They actually get a spot. They take their spot.
Everybody hates VP. Everybody is jumping on top of the squad. The Horde has decided to pick a fight, and finally VP are out. Gaming Gladiators stabilize on the low ground, and with this L-Star, may just be able to heat the lobby up enough. 4 squads, 3 squads left as 3 men go down. Well, Gibby Bubble will buy you time, but GG are not interested in letting you have it. In comes Zane, flying with the L-Star, and again, will take the lobby to the kitchen and get Gaming Gladiators their first win of the day.
Zane popping off the same way he does on Lance with that L-Star. To be fair, he was absolutely mopping everyone right there. GG made the play to leave the absolute high ground, to take that spot from VP, where they were initially playing in that river, where they got to take over from Blessed, to make sure that they're not on the same side as everybody from the building collapsing. They managed to clear out their side, join and fight that bubble where we saw Zane just absolutely pop off, get every KP, and then just cleans up that last fight. They played phenomenally that game. That was the decision of an IGL that knows what's the win condition. We cannot play from the same side as everybody. We're taking our steps, and it just paid off insanely.
And the team's going to have to duke it out.
This is the most fun I've seen so far, when people are already set up with their Watson, with their Newcastle, to fight for the same corners. They have to make the plays. Are we going to swing this? Are we going to wipe them out? Or are we just going to hold our ground right now, as Elite EU is getting absolutely bombarded? They do have a Watson Gen and a Newcastle to see if they can survive, but Henchman goes down.
Oh, Elite EU going to have to back off here. They lose Kinda as well. Should be the end of light. He's going to escape, but where is he going? Into more defensive bombardments. Cannot imagine he survives much longer, and he won't. Elite EU goes out just like that. For Fun Esports still alive, though. The story of Tyler. Gaming Gladiators are also doing a kind of a funky Wraith portal just to stay alive, but For Fun, they lose their Newcastle as well. It's been the story of the day. The Newcastle going down first, but what can Synetic do up in the skies? Nobody looking in that high dimension. Lands on the pole. He's just gonna wait it out here. No one's looking at him. It's a moment for Synetic. Cannot peek out too high. Cannot let many teams know where he is. He's almost single-handedly finishing off the Horde. It's got to be the end of Synetic. He goes up again, and he's still alive. And no one is looking at him. 5 squads left. Surely he is going to die here. He lands on the pole again. Oh, he can't keep getting away with this. Synetic, there's no way.
Zane fights for it as well.
And he finally dies. GG will fall also. And it is a Valkyrie. It's just a different one from the Horde that takes the win. But hats off to Synetic. Boy, oh boy, that guy almost wrote a side story that was worth following. It was going to be a spin-off series soon.
If he wipes the team down below, that could have been a clip of this league for sure. Sane, however, dethrones him, comes from up high as well to say, hey, that lamp looked really good right now, tries to fight for it. Horde, however, one of the teams we talked about that has that presence, right? That Gibby ult did so much damage. I can't believe they're still in this for the moment. However, Zipline Mafia, the team that we saw get the reset, in a phenomenal spot for the moment with that timing to see if they can poke CJ and Missy right there behind that. If they can poke them out or force them into the other team on the other side of the wall, Orglis and Hungry, they could get a huge game.
Sentinel still finding kills. 3 men out. Orglis and Hungry about to fall with the L-Star and infinite ammo, no less. This is a tragedy. Would have loved to have that option, but Orglis and Hungry don't have the luxury. Zipline Mafia get full sent on as well. Heaven or Icon are doing damage in the middle of Rift and are finally here to finish off Orglis and Hungry. Fricks does fry up one member, and Heaven or Icon will have to find the res while Game & Gladiators swing out to the outside of the rift, cleaning up the fight and moving themselves to top 2. We have 2 squads left. Heaven or Icon gotta fight Game & Gladiators, one inside the rift and one holding that piece of cover on the outside.
One of the teams, Gaming Gladiators, has been playing phenomenally today, and they are known to take proper fights. We shall see now. Can Heavener make this happen after Lufka, one of the people that always make plays happen with that alternate, is trying to walk up with the Q, gets that reset, gets the initial damage. Longbow is out on this way. If they can get angles, can Heavener pull this off or not?
Look, Zane! Zane's got a flank! Zane's already taken down Suki! That's it! Game & Gladiators know they have the numbers advantage, and the pincer maneuver will be completed! One member left, and no hope left, as Game & Gladiators take their second game off the back of Zane opening things up.
When you see Lufka walk up at you right there, he gets that initial damage with the alternator, forcing them back, enables Zane to take that flank with the Wraith, gets that initial knock, and it's just night-night for them.
Leaving us with 4 squads left. Elite, Heretics, Infinite, and For Fun. With Elite needing to make their way into zone, Heretics and Infinite are fighting. This could be the perfect time for a third party.
It absolutely could be. Our Axel team that we mentioned, the one in the lobby, has made it all the way to top 4. So we get to see Axel in this in-game. What can Jans do with it? On the other side of one wall, you got Elite and you've got For Fun fighting each other. This is pretty isolated. It's essentially like a big catalyst wall that isn't, dark and squiggly, separating these two teams. And I think that actually allows for some cleaner play. They know exactly what they need to handle. And Team Heretics and Infinite may be in a better position because the zone is going to move towards them a little bit here and force Elite and For Fun out into space. So who can stay in the longest? That's going to be the question.
Telling decision here. Tyler held onto the Kraber with 1 bullet in it.
Ooh.
That's a prayer. That is...
Well, he hit that.
That is not a late game investment. That is maybe we win if I hit this one shot. We got to keep our eyes on Tyler and what he's able to cook up with this. Heretics, though, definitely the most options. This is my theory on Axel, is that she's much better in late game. She seems like an early game legend, somebody who should be able to move you around the map, and yes, she can. But in the late game, I think this is where we see Axel win, and I would bet that Heretics win this game off of Axel alone. We'll see.
I mean, when you look at Kickstart, man, that ultimate is great. If you get hit by that and there's a lot of things flying around, he's going to do it right here. A good player's going to kill you, like, instantly. Like, you're going to one-clip this player that's up in the air vulnerable like that. Obviously, the ult goes through, gets so many different things that kind of stop it, but Jans, with the wingman's going to hit 1, get hit 2, and it should be Vushi going down very, very soon. Yakuin has her own fall. Heretics just don't want to take too much damage. Luckily, because of the separation, no one is pushed yet. For Fun Esports maybe just made their move on the other side of the wall, waiting for this fight to end. I cannot believe this has not ended yet. It's like Oppenheimer. It's 3 hours long. What's going on with this fight?
Infinite finally go down. If I'm then, this is ridiculous. Nobody else third party this.
No,
the fight went on for so long and nobody touched us, and now Heretics get to reset. Heretics, who, if I may remind you, have Axel. As long as Heretics can force Elite and For Fun to fight, they're going to win this game, and they should be able to do it.
And they got cover, they got walls. That ultimate's going to be up 2 for Jans. I really want to see this have an impact because 2 teams fighting each other, that is going to be the perfect distraction for somebody to get hit when blown up into the air with that Axel ultimate. I cannot wait to see if he can pull it off. There it is For Fun. They're almost down. They've got to move in. There it is. There's the ultimate as well. It actually chased Kinetic all to the other side. I don't know if that was a portal or something. I'm not sure if it hit, but he literally went to the other side of the map, Dia, and now it's just 3 squads left. For Fun, still with 2 alive, and it's Heretics and EU is a full 3.
These walls, not really great cover, to be honest. And as the Gibby bubbles drop, it is just a firefight out in the open. Heretics finally get their bubble back, but Jans will go down. Lanzi has to reset. Still 3 squads, and so everybody's got to back off. Thunderdome is going to go down, and Lanzi's got to get the heck out of dodge. Runs right into For Fun, and it'll be Elite EU that deal the lobby a +4 and take game 5.
What a play, man. This is crazy to see how that played out. Some incredible just survival tactics from For Fun Esports, but Elite EU kinda yelling at the screen. I see you kinda. Henchman and Light as well doing their thing. This is a great team. So much potential.
Right back again for fun, playing small, playing safe, letting the rest of the lobby do its thing as Infinite and Blessed are forced to fight over this small bridge right underneath them, right underneath Infinite rather. Blessed are surely going to go down to the ring. It is a matter of time. They've got no way up now.
What is Eclipse gonna do here? They're stuck
portaling?
underneath their bridge. Are they gonna have to take all... Are they playing for placement points? It's gonna be such a tough time to get... How are they even gonna get up? Blessed is gonna die to the zone eventually. They're looking for the TP play right here as Kings is looking for that Ray play. This is the team we need to be looking at permanently right now. They need the points. They need these wins as a huge TP from Kings comes out. He gets found, however. The TP gets placed and they're trying to survive for the moment as Kashira and Uxago gets up. Uxago gets knocked down. Will for fun close this game out or... It stinks. Nope. Wall comes out.
This Catalyst wall, not even for funds. This is one that Eclipse placed down to survive. Kashera makes it to top 3 with this. Can he make top 2? Yes, he can! Eclipse Nipro make it all the way to top 2 as For Fun will finish things off with the win.
I'm happy with the play. They decided to stay underneath. It was very risky. That TP play worked out okay only because they played Catalyst and that wall came out and he managed to survive for top 2. Could have had a little bit more of a KP. I would like to say for sure, if they went early, when For Fun was fighting in that building in between them, they could have had their spot and more KP. But I completely understand that if you had a bad day for the moment, you're a little bit more, you're not really too fast on the trigger. It ended up paying off for this moment. So will that be enough to push them up enough to where if they can, you know, score a little bit more points, we'll have to see.
Positionally, this is a win for Eclipse Neve Pro, especially a team that has played zone for so long. I mean, you know Kashera's play style. That is what it's all about. The placement points are the thing that are going to mean the most to them and are going to mean the most to the standings. For Fun, though, another excellent zone IGL returning with a win today. For Fun grabbing the first place with kills as well. Got the excellent position in zone, just as you had called graceful. They found themselves God spot in the middle of a chaotic lobby.